Hiab's second quarter 2026 orders increased by 16%. Scott, how would you characterize the market environment within the quarter?
Yeah, so the market environment within the quarter was actually quite stable relative to the first quarter. We saw a good level of activity still amongst all classifications of customers and segments. Of course, construction is still soft. EMEA, we still see as recovering nicely and steadily and slightly more positive relative to the Americas. And our order intake was nicely supported by the positive variance both in our services business as well as lifting solutions.
And our sales were flat over the comparison period, but the comparable operating profit increased by 1 million. What were the drivers behind those developments?
Yeah, so our comparable operating profit development, I'm quite pleased with relative to the sales development, as we were roughly on the same level as last year. Combination again of, if you think about our prior order intake period, we've had nice order intake development in lifting solutions, so that was a big contributor. Our services business was at an all-time record level in sales as well as orders, and then that translated nicely into increased profitability due to the mix of our recurring revenue versus our non-recurring revenue. So at the level of a little over 26%. So those were the main drivers behind the nice profitability. And we continue to execute, of course, on our cost savings program, adjusting to the declining order intake that we saw for a number of quarters in prior periods.
And our year-to-date comparable operating margin amounts to 14.3%, and now we specified our full-year outlook to be above 14.5%. What is the thinking behind that?
No, absolutely. So look, a combination of a few factors. First and foremost, we have now better visibility for the remainder of the year as we're now through quarter two. So with being a short cycle business, it's important for us to provide an adjustment potentially to the outlook as we get more visibility to our order book coverage. And then speaking of the order book is up year over year by 33 million euros. So that supports a good case for the second half of the year. Then number three, we have the overall performance in the first half of the year that supports nicely the idea that the second half of the year and the continuing Hiab business should have a positive variance from a combination of the cost savings program, and then as communicated with the large orders that we received in Q2, we should start delivering those in Q4. So a good positive variance there. And then, of course, last and certainly not least is the addition of Labrie. Provides a high-quality business with attractive and stable in-market exposure. So the combination of those factors are the main drivers behind the adjustment and the outlook.
Okay, that's clear. Thank you so much, Scott.
Thank you.